Good evening, everyone. So we are starting with the session. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
We also have the other EB members also, Zayad Ali sir and Sejal ma'am. So please greet to them also. And Sejal and Zed, please introduce yourself.
So, hello everybody. This is Sejal, and we have Zed with us also. And what I want to say is, if any one of you have any doubt relating to journalism or photography or caricatures, feel free to ask without any hesitation. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So do we have Zayad Ali sir?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Alamveer sir. I am Zaid Ali, your co-chairperson for journalism. If you have any doubt regarding to journalism or anything else throughout the session or about how the sessions will go about, please feel free to ask so. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. So first of all, just tell me that you all remember about the things I discussed in the last session. If you have any doubt regarding the last session, please ask freely. If you have any doubt regarding the last session. Okay, so I will just do one thing. I will just ask you some random questions for a quick reminder, for a quick test, so you know about it. So just anyone from you, just tell me that what does photography term means. I just discussed in the last session that what does this term photography means. And anyone from the delegates? Yes, Vamsi.
So, in the last session, we discussed that the photography means to capture the moments of the youth parliament and be the eyes of the whole thing.
Okay, great. That is a good answer. But you should please add on some things like capturing the moments with the right angles. I told you that there should be perfect angles in the photography. There should be perfect lighting and all the things. Yes, Aniza?
I would like to add one point to it. You
Sure, ma'am.
also you also said that we should be capturing emotions and like the angles should be there, and plus you said that it could also have details, for example, over the shoulder photographs and all that stuff.
Yes, you remember it. That's really good thing. So that was the whole thing I discussed about the photography. That's really great. So now, anyone from the journalism, could you please tell me what does journalism means? Anyone from the journalism, please tell me that what does this term mean, journalism?
So last time we discussed that journalism is basically concept of noting down what has happened exactly, or we can write down our emotions or our point of views according about what has happened in the parliament or stuff.
Okay, so you remember the types of the articles also I discussed in the session?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so could you please elaborate it? Okay, so do one
So
thing, please
last time we
elaborate one of
discussed.
it, and other type of articles I will ask to some other delegates.
So last
Sir,
time we discussed four types of articles, and the first one was the report article, in which we made the summary of the committee. Throughout the 2 days, we are supposed to notice, and then after that, we write the summary of what has happened in the committees and what has people said and what were the responses of other people. It is like a newspaper type of structure. Like first of all, we write the heading, and then it is the content after that.
Okay, great. That's really good answer. And Bhavika, yes?
Sir,
Bhavika?
can I elaborate the remaining articles?
Yes, sure.
Sir, you discussed about four articles, and one of those articles was informal type, that we could include the creative way writing through the poems, or through the poems, or informal diary entry, or notice writing, or essay writing.
we could show them through the minor drawing also.
Oh yes, that's good answer. So there was a thing I mentioned in feature article also that we have multiple type of things to mention. Could you please also answer that?
So sorry, please speak
As
again.
I as I mentioned that there are some type of things we mentioned in feature article. Could you please name that also?
Uh, Sir, I can tell something about it that you gave the word limit that it should be 300 to 400, and it should be in the informal, means that it should include the facts and the um, events which were during the sessions, and should also include your opinion or your creative way of depicting it.
Okay, so I will just recall all the terms to you. So first of all, there was a report article. So report article means to capture all the summary, all the things happened in the committee throughout the 2 days, and noting down it in the format of newspaper. So that was a report article. So the second type of article we have beat article that deals with some subtopics or the sub debates going on in the committee. For example, we will target on a specific type of the debate or specific type of agenda, or you can say mod topic in that beat article. So it means that. And next we have op-ed article that you can also call opinionated article. In opinionated article, we will mention our opinions, our feelings, that how we are feeling about the speech from a delegate, or how we are feeling about a committee, that how it is going on, and you will mention your opinions. And the last and the fourth type of article there was feature article. As I told you, in feature article, there is a, you can say, type of thing where you show your creativity. You show your creativity in the way of you can write diary entries, you can do you can write poems, you can do essay writings, or you can do storytellings. There are multiple type of things you can mention in this article. So that was the feature article to show your creativity by doing some type of grammar things. I will call it grammar things only because we know that there are essay writing, storytelling, or type of diary entry in grammar only. So you will mention in that type. So that was all type of articles in this journalism, and that was from my side. My, okay, sure. Zed sir, could you please take the session from now?
Absolutely, sir.
So just ask them about the caricatures part also, and please clear their doubts also.
Sure, sir. Greetings there. So, who can tell me what exactly is a caricature and how shall we go about in the committee? I hope sir has briefed you. Yes, Vanya.
So, caricature is like a picture of any delegate, but in a cartoonish way.
Yes, caricature essentially is a drawing which you do, particularly exaggerating the facial features of a particular person. If somebody has a long nose, somebody has squeaky eyes, or there's some element which is also visible on somebody's face, and you exaggerate it in a manner that it rather looks a little repulsive and perhaps funny at times. That is what a good caricature is. Has Sir instructed you on how caricatures are to be made out during the committee? Essentially, throughout the committee, you will see various delegates performing. Whilst they'll be performing, some element of theirs, it could be their dressing, it could be their facial features, as I've just referred, or something else would strike out to you, would look odd. So, therefore, your job as a caricaturist is to capture that moment, exaggerate it in a manner, deduce it into writing, and make sure that it looks good on paper. That is the simple premise and the simple job of a good caricaturist. I hope that's clear. If one of you can answer, or You can also react by emojis. Perfect.
Sir,
Yes, please.
can you like tell if there is a bit of like touch of little realism, is it okay?
Of course, anything you have to do in caricature is to be related to that person. Your caricature should not be as exaggerated as it no as you're not able to make out that the caricature that it belongs to, that it is an image of a certain person. You need to keep it grounded in reality, but you have to also exaggerate it so it looks different from a still or a simple sketch you draw of a person. Does that clear your doubt, Vanya?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir, as Sir has just alluded, I will also be taking up doubts relating to what all has been discussed, or if there's anything else you would like me to discuss or clear about. So if you have any doubt relating to how we shall proceed further, or what your role in the committee shall be, or anything you have not understood well, please raise your hands and I will take it one by one. Yes, please. Yes, Divit.
So, sir, please tell about photography, like how we have to click photos from our device and about what we have to click. Ma'am, sir, about photography.
Yes. About photography, you have to make sure one thing: a good photo requires good lighting, requires a good angle, and the object of your photo needs to be something which is interesting to be photographed. So, therefore, to capture a good photo, you have to make sure that you stick around, you are at a good angle, and the object you're clicking a picture of, it has good lighting, and there's some element of interest in the photo that you want to capture. I presume you will be capturing the photographs through your own devices, but you have to just make sure one thing: even on your devices, in your photograph app, there's a mode called Pro, wherein you can set the ISO, the shutter speed, and all other settings behind a photograph. So, therefore, play around with those settings. Make sure that your element or your object has good lighting and there is an interesting enough moment to be captured, and therefore stand at a good angle wherein you're able to capture that particular object and there are no other elements which are disrupting that entire photo, and therefore that is how you can click a good photograph. Yes, Devit.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Yes, yes, please. Aniza.
Eliza, sir.
Aniza, yo.
So I'm having some doubts about photography, and plus there's this main issue that's like disturbing me. So will my photos still be considered if I attend only one day out of the two?
If you'll only attend one day out of the two,
Yeah, there's.
perhaps you would need to attend for both the days. So since you would need to submit for both the days, yet I'll concur with the OC
Mhm.
if any arrangement can be made out. But generally, you have to stay for both the days and you have to submit your photographs to us for both the days.
Okay, and then there's another doubt I have.
Yes.
How can I get like good wide shots and medium shots of the room that I'll be assigned to?
Yes. For that, which device are you using? You'll be
I'm
using your
going.
own phone.
Yeah, I think I'll be using my own phone.
Your phone has a wide angle. Wide
Yes.
angle lens? Yes. So essentially, to get a wide angle of the committee, you can either get a wide angle from behind the EBs, wherein the entire room would be visible from the point of view of an EB, or you can stand at the very back, where the point of view of a delegate would be visible from the EB. So therefore, you would have to stand at the very corners to capture a wide angle, and you would have to find the space. It depends upon which are the rooms that are to be used and what rooms are being used. Whatever rooms would be used, you would have to find angles and corners wherein the entirety of it would be visible, and therefore that is how you would be able to capture the wide angle length. And for the medium ones also, this is your skill and knowledge. You would have to see around, you would have to peruse around the room, you have to see from where what kind of angle can be taken in. and it depends entirely upon you. And this is on what you shall be judged. But on the corners, you can get the wide angle shots, and there are certain positions in the room wherein you can get medium angles as well, but you would have to find them out, and it primarily depends upon what the room is, what are its dimensions, and how is it structured. There is no general rule which can be said or general formula that can be put forward for this. Yes, Sanisa.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Yes. Any other contention or question? Perhaps there are no. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, Vanya.
Like, isn't it difficult? The delegate keeps moving and the angles keep changing, so it is difficult for you to make the caricature.
The delegates would be sitting on their respective seats. The EVs generally do not move. Even if they were to move, the delegates would be going onto the podium. Rest of them would be sitting down on their position, perhaps writing down on their notepads, chickpads, or working on their computers. So generally, for a good period of time, you would have the delegates sitting down on a particular position. Necessarily, they don't need to move as much. EBs generally don't move at all. Even in many committees, it depends upon what the room is. Perhaps if the room is small enough, then the delegates would be speaking from their own very seat, just standing up.
Okay. And sir, like, is it up to us in which committee we have to go?
I think we'll be assigning you the committees. Yes, Alam sir is here. Since we have a good 60 to 80 people in this committee, so we shall be assigning you the specific committees. When the matrix will reach us, we shall assign you the specific committee wherein you shall draw the caricature. Yes, Vanya, we shall be assigning you a committee.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
I do have another question.
Yes, please.
Is it like compulsory to use the rule of thirds?
It depends upon you. If you're able to capture an image without using the rules, there's not a single rule which applies. There's no golden rule per se that you need to apply, but as if you are an intermediate, if you are at the intermediate level, or if you're at the advanced level wherein you can use other rules as well, or you're aware of them, use other rules. It all depends upon you. There's no per se good rule, golden rule, or set principle on how to capture a good photograph. What we can say are all indications. At the end, it's the photographer who has to capture. If you're able to capture a good photo without using the rule, please do so. We would love to see it.
Oh, sir, thank you.
Yes. Any other questions?
So, photographers and journalists will also be assigned the committees for their task, or will it be their choice?
Yes. I was just talking to your OC and they told me there's around 80 people in this committee. So, therefore, seeing the amount of people, the quantification thereof in this committee, we shall be assigning you committees as to make sure there's no chaos around. Everyone would be assigned their respective committees. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And we shall assign you once we get the matrix and we get the list of the people who are video judge. Yes. Yes. Any other questions? If there's any other.
So sorry, sir. There was a call.
Yes, sir. Sir, I've taken questions from them. If there's any other question, you can answer. Yes, delegates, is there any other question, contention, or clarification you need to seek? Please let us know so. I presume there's no other questions. If you have any doubt, please let us know. We'll answer it. I think, sir, there's no other doubt which the delegates have.
Okay, so what were the all the doubts regarding that you answered?
Sir, one was related to photography. Other was that there's one delegate which cannot come on the second day. I said I'll concur it with the OC once and then let you know. But
Okay, so
generally, yes, sir.
we'll just do one thing that we will try to assign the all the tasks on the same day only, and we will extend the submission time. That is the thing we can do.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
the other one was on photography, how to capture a good photo. And
Okay.
other was that whether we would be assigned specific committees. There's so I said there's a lot of delegates in this committee to maintain decorum and to happen that there's no chaos. We shall be assigning you specific rooms.
Okay, great. So I think there's not any other thing regarding to the all the doubts. So I think we should end this session.
Delegates, if you have any other doubt, please let us know. Or else, yes,
Yes,
yes.
Abhinav.
Sir, in journalism, you basically explained us all the types of reports that we have to make. But I actually attended one MUN yesterday, and their journalisms were having another, their reporting session where they were asking POS to the other delegates in the committee. So,
Okay, so that is the press conference. That is on the last session of the MEN, because that is the thing we do on the ground, because on the ground, and that is that is type of a complex thing. So that is discussed only the day on the day of the MEN only. So that is you can say good thing only. So we will do that also press conference. So
yeah,
it is there in the MENs.
all right. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Malik sir. Ma'am, you are not audible actually. Could you please write it in the chat? Zed sir and Sarah ma'am, is there anything from your side you have to discuss?
No, sir. I think you have dealt with everything. If there's any doubt, sir will answer it, or else I will answer it.
Okay, just a second. So we have different ratios. So will they be changing throughout the group? Yes, you will be changing it according to your photo. For example, if I will be giving you a portrait type, so you know that we will keep our phone straight and we will click the pictures. So you will change the ratio according to that. And if we are clicking you can say landscape picture, so we will change the ratio according to that. So you have to change it according to the photo, not the committee. Yes, Aniza.
I'm like not still clear with my question. That will my photos be considered and only one day out of the other 2 days? Like,
What? Could you please answer? Question.
my doubt still isn't clear. Will my photos still be considered if I attend only one day out of the two?
Okay, so yes, I was telling that only. So we will be assigning you the more task on the that same day only. So you will be clicking the more pictures and you will be submitting it by the same day only. It will be accepted.
Okay, sir.
I think and Molita, I think you are clear with your question. Are there any other doubts? Okay, just a second. Okay, so you can do a thing. You will go to committee and you can note down all the things. And if you want to ask the question to delegates for the some facts, you can do it in the unmoderated caucus. Unmoderated caucus is a break for the committee for 10 to 15 minutes. I hope you're clear with the question. Okay, I have photography. Is it acceptable? No, it is not acceptable that you edit your images. It is strictly prohibited in ambience that you will edit your pictures. As I told you, you have to set your brightness or you can say any other thing at the time of clicking picture. You can't edit afterwards. Yes, any other doubts? Anaiza, any other doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, please lower down your hand. Okay. Okay, so any other doubts? Asking for the last time, any other doubt from your side?
No, sir.
Okay, great. So I think we are over with the session, and I really want to thanks to Zed sir and Sajal ma'am for this session. Please appreciate the executive board panel. Please appreciate it. You can send some kind of emojis to appreciate it. Like yes, thank you so much. Okay, so thank you so much for joining this session, and Zed sir and Sajal ma'am, anything from your side also?
No, sir. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, delegates, for joining in. We hope to see you in the committee soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so you can leave the meeting for now. Bye, everyone.